Hello all, my name is Marianne and I'm conducting this little webinar or presentation on, again, not just one beast, but more beasts. Actually, this presentation was around a week ago. I published it, but now I had to repurpose it because Croatia has been hit by many misfortunes. Apart from the virus, we had to combat an earthquake, more earthquakes actually, from last Sunday. Then we had some fires. So you will have all this in this presentation. My aim here is to present you some terms in English, so that you may use them in the future when you talk about this, maybe with someone who you do not know, or an old acquaintance, but who is not a Croatian but an English person. So we are talking about beasts, many-headed, or one beast or beasts. Take the bull by the horns. We know what the phrase means. It means to deal with a problem in a direct and fearless way. This is something that I told you earlier. And now we have a more serious situation here in Croatia. So apart from, as I said, apart from the so-called virus, we've also got earthquakes. We've also got storms, fires on the island, and a snowfall. So singular versus plural, a snowfall, but all the others are in plural. This headline here is from the 15th of March, so nine days before today. The Independent published in the headlines, the UK government buying up intensive care ventilators as Europe begins to lock down. The situation now is completely different than 9 days before. Europe is in a lockdown, and the UK has also changed its way of handling the problem. This is the situation now. We have moved heaven and earth. NHS prepares for biggest challenge of our generation. This is the position now. Pandemic. The virus has been declared a pandemic, and many countries, as of yesterday, Croatia has declared a state of emergency. Social distancing is something that we must do, which means to quarantine ourselves within the four walls of our house and stay indoors. Minimize the time that we spend outside. A lockdown versus lockup. Lockdown means to shut everything, and self-isolation is, I believe, something that you already know. To be done, ventilators, here you can see, has been accomplished already. Vaccine, it has been worked on. The vaccine will hopefully be around maybe in a month or two. Some 35 countries have been engaged in it. Many countries now try to flatten the curve. What does it mean? In a graph, flatten the curve means to prevent the number of people become diseased. China has accomplished this at the moment. Italy hasn't. Croatia still hasn't, and we are waiting for the epidemic to reach its height, or its peak. Human trials have begun, and this is something old from last week. So something has already been done to prevent this situation from spreading more quickly. what did the Brits try to do? You know this, the herd immunity, which they tried to establish, accomplish the past. So they wanted to didn't want to hold the activities, but now they have changed the tactics, and they are also in a lockdown. Some cities are in lockdown, and self-isolation is recommended. Herd immunity. Okay, we'll skip this. Okay, some vocabulary. I'll skip this too. At the moment, let's just look at the consequences. UK versus Croatia. Key points today, the UK 422 dead in the UK. In Croatia, one dead person, a girl, 15-year-old, and but not owing to the virus, which is a good thing. Bad is again the earthquake which came upon us. 300 are diseased, contracted the disease. Some 20 doctors are in quarantine, and there is no traveling between cities. Zagreb is in lockdown. What is in India going on? Nationwide lockdown. Tokyo from today, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics has been postponed, and the US could be the new pandemic epicenter. Now, when we're talking about spreading knowledge and self-education, some solutions for self-education and public communication, or offering teaching sessions, here are some of the ways how you can communicate with others remotely. Excellent. You do Zoom US is a good platform. Then we've got TeamViewer, a Facebook Live, GoToWebinar, Google Hangouts, and so on. So I'll be using Zoom US for the future sessions in English. I'll be talking about this in a few moments, in a few minutes. Yes. For feedback, for questions, drop me an email to on this address. And I'll be starting some adult online classes too, so you can register at my website, or simply drop me an email if you're interested. I'm willing to do some free. Okay, I haven't mentioned this. 45 minutes, as I said, pre-evaluation before you get registered. I will get in touch with you when I reach 3 registered participants for a 1 level, and I'm starting from level B1 onwards. So not beginners, but those who already have some inkling, already know some English, and they want to improve their knowledge. Thank you for your attention. So if you are interested in some adult online classes, register, and we'll keep in touch, and be safe.